Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a twin flame love reading for my twin flames out there. Today, I'm going to ask Spirit about this connection, where this connection is headed, what lessons we're both learning, any guidance, some love messages from our person. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, stay with me. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Welcome back to all my Taurus. Let's see what Spirit has for us. Let's see what guidance Spirit wants to share with us. Spirit, I'm here with my Taurus. If you could please share with me any messages of love and kindness in this connection. I am listening for you now. I have potential. We're going to do some energies first. So the number 3, I have great potential, blooming, blossoming, kind of, I don't know, starting to growing into something so much more. I have gratitude. I'm grateful that you've come into my life. I'm grateful that we have found each other, even something like that. The number 12 and one more of these energy cards. I have resistance. Somebody is holding back. Somebody is holding back for some reason. It even came into me as a crossroads. You can see it's like a cross, but when I asked about that, they said it's a crossroads. So we may be at a crossroads with, I don't know, what's ahead of us, what we both want. I don't know. There's something going on with me right now with these two blues. Like these two blues are balancing each other. It was almost like an old-fashioned seesaw, you know, like a kid's seesaw going up and down. So there's something going back and forth with this connection. And I don't know. I'm trying to find more balance. Before we start, we're going to be using the Nightmare Before Christmas. For those of you that are new to my channel, I have hundreds and hundreds of tarot decks. So I promised myself on my channel that I would start being a little bit more proactive with sharing with you the names of the decks as I go, or at least acknowledging a couple of decks if I can, you know, because I get asked what the decks are. If you have any questions about the decks, comment and I will be happy to answer. Spirit, please share with me what you have for my Taurus today. I want to know about this back and forth energy, this resistance. I have strength. I have strength, King of Cups. I have the World. And I have an Empress. All right. So the first thing that came into me was this sense of, I do love you. Let's start with that. Okay. I do love you. I have incredible love for you. Okay. But I feel like we go a little bit, even with the circle right here with the World card, it's almost like a, I don't know, you know, a cyclone, a little bit of a cyclone. I feel like we go round and round. We go probably round and round with the same conversations. We probably have the same kind of arguments. We probably have been, they're saying circling each other for a while now. So it's almost this feeling of one person hasn't been giving in or won't give in to this connection. I do believe in this connection. I do. I feel like the feminine energy in this connection isn't giving up on the masculine. Okay. The twin flames always have a masculine and a feminine. One person may lean towards one energy, one may lean towards the other. We all have both, but the twin, when it splits, it has a masculine, has the tendency to have more masculine and more feminine. But I feel like your feminine energy is stepping forward and saying, I'm not giving up on this connection. I feel you in my heart. I feel you in my soul. I feel that you're supposed to be in my life. I feel that we were put together for a reason, that this is bigger than us. So one of you has an incredible commitment to the long game. I'm in it for the long run. Okay. Even if I feel like I've been circling around this person for a while and we haven't come to some kind of conclusion that, we are meant to be together or we're meant to be together forever. This person could have broken my heart, which is typical for a twin. The person who's supposed to love me the most hurts me. So it's very difficult because it's hard to understand. Like I gave you, just came into me as I gave you everything. I was really good to you, but you hurt me anyways. So maybe we'll get some clarification on why. Spirit, this broken heart, 10 of Pentacles, the sense of we were happy together, happy home, happy family. Some of you may even have a child with this person, the way it's coming in. And I have this sense of you hurt me. You hurt me. But we can start a new cycle. We can continue to heal. We can continue to grow. We have to change. Somebody is trying to change in this connection. Somebody is, I don't know, I want to say I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, I guess. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of worrying. I'm tired of worrying about you. All right. So one of you may have walked away from the other because you felt like it was the healthy thing to do. It was either I'm saving myself, I can't fix you, I can't take care of you, you've got to work on these things, and then maybe we can find each other. I will love you forever. I will love you forever with that Queen of Cups. So there is this sense of I will always love you. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. That's coming into me more like I'm never going to give up on you. That particular knight is slow and steady and always building upon something, building a life, trying to improve, trying to get their arms around, new skills, money, growth, those things. So it came into me more the sense of I will never give up on you. I'm the only one in your life who really still believes in you and still wants you to be healthy and happy, and I will be there for you. There's something going on with that. So I have a feeling that it could be, twin flames and separation, and you're wondering, what is my person feeling? Even if we're not together, we still have feelings for each other. I'm not giving up on this connection. That feminine energy is not giving up on this connection, is how I feel. We have a past life connection. Memories are surfacing either consciously or subconsciously. Maybe you were married in a past life. Maybe you, number 9, September, maybe you were married in a past life. Maybe there were talks about marriage with this person, that you see yourself being in a committed relationship. Please send me energetic support. Use the frequency of love to uplift me because I need your help. I do feel like one of you is trying to help heal the other. One needs either emotional repair or childhood wounds, or trying to pull themselves out of a situation. And the other one is saying, I believe in you. You're going to get through this. You're going to feel better. Things will get better. Things will improve. They're improving all the time. So I feel like one is very supportive of the other. I'm going to say it that way. I have 1111. We're coming into union. We're coming into union. So maybe we're coming back around, whether it was because of a past lifetime or in this lifetime. But yeah, I do feel like it's twin flames and separation. And I do feel like the healing has been going on for a while. Past lives are influencing our connection. I've lost you in other lifetimes, and that makes me feel afraid. I need to heal the grief to allow the love to bloom. So somebody may be struggling with things like anxiety or stress or depression, and it's pulling them down. And they'll say things like, I've got to take care of me right now. I can't take care of you because I can't even take care of myself. And I do believe that. And I do believe you love this person so much that you just want them to feel better. You want them to be healthy. You want them to have less on their plate. So you allow them the time to grow and to learn and to do. And you may have actually, quote unquote, released them. I have, my heart is with another right now. I have to finish this karmic contract in order to be free. Maybe they are, maybe in this separation, they started something with somebody else, because twin flame connections can go on for years. I mean, there could be, we were together once early on in our own journeys, and then there could be 5 years between you, and in the meantime they've got another relationship. They could have gotten married, they could have done all kinds of things, but they never stopped thinking about their twin. They never stopped wondering, how you're doing, how you're feeling, are you okay, I still can feel you. So there's that separation time, is you're still connected even if you're in separation. There you go. Separated or together, we are working in tandem with each other. So the number 7, Spirit, where's this connection headed? If there's a reunion ahead of us, we need to wait for divine timing. Time is healing our wounds and creating the perfect conditions for our reunion. So I do feel like there is a reunion coming. I do feel like the person in this connection is working through some anxiety, stress, some emotional things, maybe just repairing their life in some way. Maybe they're coming out of a divorce and they're not quite ready to jump into the next relationship yet. So the timing isn't right yet, but you can feel it coming. You can feel them coming. They're close, something like that. They may be appearing in your dreams. They may be in your daydreams. You may have, like, if somebody said to you, who's your perfect person, you may be able to describe very in detail what your twin looks like. And you don't know where those thoughts came from. So it's a very real thing. It's your souls are connected even when you're apart. And that's kind of a hard concept to wrap your head around, but it's I'm thinking of you. You're there. You're all of a sudden a thought comes into your head, and you wonder, where did that thought come from? It's because your twin's thinking about you. Fast, a change in communication, a burning flame. I'm going to tell you this: when they come into your life, it will come into you very quickly and out of nowhere. It will be a message, like, a text out of nowhere, or they hunted you down on Facebook and reached out to you. I haven't heard from this person for a year, and now all of a sudden they're back. Okay. Not all of you will want this person back. Maybe you'll say, I'm not ready to receive you again, right? Others of you will say, it's my twin. I think they've learned some new lessons. I think they've grown. I think they've changed. I think the timing is better now. Sometimes it's just a matter of being at a better place time-wise. So maybe the timing has shifted. Yeah, Knight of Swords, action, rushing in, a little bit chaotic, a little bit destructive, in the sense that causing this kind of upheaval in your life that you weren't expecting to hear from this person. And now all of a sudden this floodgate of emotions reappears. Okay, I want to see you. I've missed you. And you've been trying to move on with your life, and you're saying, am I opening up another can of worms? Am I, going down the wrong path again? Am I just going through the same karmic cycle again? But I think that this person, preparing and waiting for it. Now, going back to the Empress energy, somebody has been patiently waiting for them to come back also. So when they come back, don't be surprised that they come back, because that is what you've been manifesting, and that's what you feel in your heart is going to happen. And then they do re-enter the picture, Spirit said. They re-enter the picture. They're ready. 8 of Cups. I had walked away. I escaped. I abandoned you. So there's conversations about you walked away. You turned your back on me. You hurt me. Am I supposed to just accept you back into my life? So we've got to get over that hurdle. And whatever is said, if there's forgiveness, if there's apologies, if there's I've learned from my mistake. King of Pentacles. I want to be more reliable, consistent. I want to learn. I want to grow with you. You know, the sense of no one is like you. That's what happens. There's nobody like you. There's nothing ever is going to fill the shoes of a twin. Nothing is ever going to be as intense. Nothing is ever going to be as romantic. Nothing is ever going to be as intimate and deep as your twin flame. So it's very hard to move on from a twin. I want to look at this, a happy home. It's almost like I want to offer you something, you know, like I've come back because I've changed, because I now have something to offer you. I've got, you know, my feet underneath me again. I've repaired some damage in my life. I've changed some behaviors, or I don't know, maybe they're coming back to you because they feel strong, Spirit just said. They feel strong again. So there's something going on with that. Stability. Yeah, they have something to offer you this time. If they're coming back, it's because they have something to offer. Okay. Maybe they couldn't offer you anything the first time. Maybe they couldn't barely take care of themselves, let alone take care of you or share a life with you. So I feel like the stability in their life has changed. And that could have been the thing that was holding them back. You know, I needed to get back on my feet. I needed to clear up some debt, get a new job, get myself an apartment, a home, whatever. I had to repair something. I hate being apart. I hate being apart. So they're missing you as much as you're missing them. I'm damaged goods. Like maybe they ran because they felt like they didn't have anything to offer you, that they didn't feel good about themselves. Again, that depression or their self-doubt or an insecurity, something like that. Like they just didn't feel good about themselves, so they didn't have anything to offer. I will be calling you soon. That I know, that I feel. Spirit, please share with me. I watch your social media. So even if you're not with this person, I have a feeling that they know everything that's going on with you. Is it a weird stalker thing, or are they just in love with you still? They were just in love with you still. I cry when I'm alone. I miss you. That could be you. That could be them. You're equal. So don't think that just because your heart's broken, their heart isn't broken. You're equals. Okay. So if you're crying, they're probably crying. Sometimes I check my phone or messages to see if you've reached out. It's almost like I just want, I want to repair this, but I have to get through this hurdle. I have to get over a hurdle. I'm cutting ties with the karmic. I'm in a better place. I will say that. I will say that your twin is in a better place. Maybe they needed the time. Maybe they needed time away from you to heal. Maybe they needed some time to process some things, to figure things out. My career is in the way right now. Maybe they were putting too much emphasis on making money. That money was becoming obsessive to them, or not having money was becoming obsessive to them. Spirit, where is this connection? What do you have for us in this connection? What does my Taurus need to know? A new friendship? New friendship. This is your best friend, right? So maybe it's not so much a new friendship as I miss my friend. I miss my friend, right? I miss my best friend, something like that. There's my twin flames. Maybe this person has realized that there's more to this. That, you were right, that you recognize that this connection is more than just another, somebody I'm dating, that, you truly are a twin flame. Maybe they put some research into what is a twin flame. Typically, people who don't know what a twin flame is, you don't find out that you're in a twin flame connection until you're in this really intense connection and you don't know what to do with it. And then all of a sudden, out of the woodwork, all this information comes that, like what is going on in your life. And, so maybe they figured it out. They figured out some karmic lessons. They've learned some karmic lessons. Maybe they'll literally come to you and say, I've cut ties with the karmic, like I literally been working on it. And maybe they have very specifics. I stopped doing this. I am no longer talking to this person. I've removed this from my life. Like maybe they'll have very specifics, which will help you to understand where, what is going on in this connection. They're secretly admiring you. They're checking out your social media. They are checking you out. They want to take control of the situation again. This person has a tendency to probably come in out of nowhere. Okay. Probably just get up the nerve to call you, just get up the nerve to swing by your house, just go where you normally hang out and bump into you, something like that. It is an eternal love. That's true. That's true. It is an eternal love. And you can't walk away from something like that. And that's why these types of connections are so, so difficult, because you can't compare it to anybody else. And even when you start to be in a relationship with somebody else, you could love that other person. You could, start a whole new life with somebody else, but you'll never have the intensity that you had with the twin. You won't. You just, so ultimately twins, you want to work things out. You want to be together, and spirit wants you to be together. But sometimes twins have a little bit of a zigzag journey to get there. Let's see what the feelings are. I'm finally going to put you first. Okay, there you go. That's something that's important in this connection. I want to have kids. Maybe they weren't committed to settling down. Maybe that was a deal breaker for you. I want to be married. I want to have a family. And this person was saying, I don't want those things. So maybe that was the deal breaker. And now they've given it some thought. Like, I don't want to lose you. And if that's important to you, then we'll have a family. You are my eternal again. Eternal love. That's coming into me a couple of times. So put that there for a second. Spirit wants you to know that for some reason. That's the second time they said that, right? Eternal love, eternal love. My mind is telling me no, but my heart is telling me yes. That Empress hasn't given up on this connection. My Empress heart of I will love you forever has not given up on this connection. I will be more consistent. I will be there for you. I will be more available. I will be more, communicate better. I keep dreaming about us. Twins absolutely will see each other in their dreams. 100%. They will visit each other in their dreams. I am seeing you in a whole new light. Sometimes when you're not with somebody, it gives you a perspective on what you had. It gives you a perspective on how good you had it. Because I do feel like you were really, really good to this person. And it came into me early on. Like, I was so good to you. Why did you hurt me? I did nothing to hurt you. I want to show you how much I value you. I want to make it up to you, right? I want to show you how much I really do value you, that I do respect you, I want to make it up to you. Something like that. I get jealous when you get a lot of attention, so they don't want you to be with anybody else. You know, maybe your social media is showing them that you're with friends or even dating somebody else. And I don't know, maybe you're driving them crazy. Let's get a final message. An eternal love, spirit. Wheel of Fortune, destiny, fate, meant to be together, right? I have a Knight of Swords. I want to tell you how, so look at the devilish smile, right? Like, I'm tempted to tell you what I feel, you know? I'm tempted to just tell you how much I want you. I don't know. It's like a little bit of a devil in this person, right? And one more of these. I have a 10 of Cups. So I have this feeling of, I'm like, I don't know what I like better. I mean, I like the destiny. I like the Wheel of Fortune. I like this sense of, you know, this kind of devilish smile with, I don't know, you know, sometimes somebody will say to me, like, I know you haven't gotten over me. I know you still love me. I know that you don't want to be with anybody else. I know no one else turns you on the way I do. You know, that could be their ego speaking, or, you know, or they're literally just so full of themselves, right? But there's a part of you that says, yeah, it's true, but I'm not going to admit it. But at the end of the day, I have this, you are my eternal love. What does that mean? Forever? Infinite, into infinity, a lifetime together, within my heart, right? You know, our hearts are connected. I don't care I don't care what you say or what has happened between us. You can't take away the fact that our hearts are still together, something like that. So you've got somebody who still loves you, who's been doing some work, who is trying to come back to you. And we will probably have to make a decision whether we want to accept this person back and give this a second chance, a second try. So, wow, my Taurus. Let's ask Spirit to guide you. Some of you may have walked away from this connection forever and said, no way, I'm not going back. That's fine. This reading isn't for you. Just let you know that your person still thinks about you. And others of you are been patiently waiting for this person to come to this conclusion on their own, in their own time, that they still want to be with you. And if that's the case, then this connection is probably moving in the direction of this person reaching out to you soon. So let's ask Spirit to continue to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and that subscribe button. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.